Bob, let's say I'm a beginning screenwriter. Where would I begin to research film history so I could broaden my perspective of storytelling?
I think a wonderful place to begin is at the beginning and look at the entire history of movies because the situation at the beginning was kind of like we are right now. When movies began, nobody knew what this business would ever turn into. And no one really knew how to tell a story, and so they winged it. And you had the Lumiere brothers sending guys out onto the street with tripods and cameras and making 40-second movies. And you had Georges Méliès, concocting little fantasies in the studio, and in their own primitive way, they were attempting to figure out how to tell stories in film. And so I personally think that's the greatest place to begin at all. It's simple, it's easy, and it's clear because the challenges in making movies are always the same no matter what kind of material, what kind of equipment you're using. You always want to attempt to find some kind of sympathetic character, and it's going to be a struggle, and there's going to be the 3 acts, and that stuff doesn't ever go away. And I find that when you begin to look at some of the movies from the past, you begin to get some perspective on who you are and the kind of story you want to tell and what it owes to some of the world in the past. I guess it was Alan Watts, the Zen philosopher, who said something about the ocean and the fish, and everybody knows it, but I'll repeat it anyway, which is, I don't know who it was who discovered the ocean, but it certainly wasn't the fish. And we are fish in our own little ocean here, and I think it helps to get out of that little contemporary ocean a little bit and to look at other possibilities, other times, when filmmakers were attempting to tell stories in movies or make documentaries in movies, because then it gives you a level of freedom that you don't have otherwise. Once you're outside of it, once you can step outside your little moment in time and your world, you then have a kind of choice. You can say, I love it, it's fantastic, I want to get right back into it. Or else you can say, I'm out of there. I see it a different way, and I want to tell stories differently. I want to be a different kind of filmmaker. I want to be a different kind of person. So my answer is start at the beginning and work your way through. That's really what my book is all about.